what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Kirby's Prime, and you already know I'm in my prime. Now in this video right here, I'm gonna be giving you guys the best inside build in NBA 2K22 current gen. Now this build can do everything, down to finishing, defending, and making plays. But you won't ever see me shooting on this, I promise. But best believe this build right here is gonna start a new meta. Most people, when they make inside, they do tend to go either Hall of Fame defensive or purely Hall of Fame finishing and defensive. But I went the different route, and best believe it's been going crazy. This build plays excellent defense with Hall of Fame finishing, so best believe you're gonna be going crazy on this build. But before we get into this build tutorial, before I show you guys how to be a good inside, I'm gonna need you guys to like up the video. The like goal for today's video is 100 likes. Can we do that? Can we get this video to 100 likes? Overall, I'm pretty sure we can, so let's go ahead and get into it. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. And if there's any type of content that you guys want to see, let me know down in the comment section. I'm eager to go crazy and keep pushing out the content, so let's go ahead and get right into this video. Let's go! This year will be my year.
I love Chris
Let's
Rich.
go!
Got a baddie in the cockpit. Look, niggas saying to him stop it. Pick up a check, tell Drilly to drop. Look, I know the road getting hectic. Keep it 30, can't stress. Look, bitches want me cause I'm flexing.
Keep grinding, random. Now before we get into this video, this is for the casuals. Before we get into this is for the casuals. Anybody that's a casual, say you casually play the game, you play the game once or twice a week, this is for you. Now, I'm telling you right now, this build gets Hall of Fame finishing with gold defense. I don't want you to shy away just because the build has gold defense. Oh my god, I'm a sinner. Why do I not? I have Hall of Fame defender badges. Now, guys, think about it like this. A popper. Don't they have gold defensive badges? The main meta build popper on this game has gold defensive badges. So don't shy away just because you see me with gold defensive badges. So let's go ahead and get right into this. The first thing you guys are going to want to do is you're going to want to make your position power forward. You're going to want to go left-handed. Left-handed has been the move for the past year and a half. If you haven't, you need to go left-handed. Jersey number does not matter. Now that we're here, we're down to the skill breakdown. You guys see I have more finishing than defense. It's 75-25. I'm gonna get a 95 standing and 95 driving dunk off rip, and once I max out the build, get that +4, that's a 99. A 99. Like, that's crazy. This build is so crazy. I'm gonna have almost a 95 block, 95 rebound almost, as well as almost a defensive rebound of a 95. Like, that's crazy to me. The build is basically a Hall of Fame attribute wise, basically, if you think about it. Now to the next thing, in terms of your physical profile, you wanna go with your speed. You want to go with the speed vert pie chart. This pie chart, it gets an 84 vert with a 71 speed off rip. But once you get that +4, this build's going to be so dominant because you guys got to keep in mind, once you max out your wingspan and once you change your height, attributes are bound to change. So don't shy away just because of what you see right now. Let's go ahead and get into it. Overall, it's just a better option to go with the speed vert pie chart for a center. It's just a better option. Now after that, as you guys can finally see, we have now made it to the attribute upgrades. Now the first thing you're going to want to touch is your close shot. You're going to want to max it out to exactly a 70. You're going to want to put your driving dunk at exactly an 80 driving dunk. Your driving dunk capped it out to a 91. And your standing dunk, you're going to want to cap that out to a 92. Now off rip, this build is going to get a 95 driving dunk. And by the time you max it out, you will have a 99 driving dunk. Do you understand how insane that is? That is absolutely insane. Now in terms of this build, you can shoot. I've greened, I swear to God, I have greened a shot with this build. I have greened, but you're not bound to shoot consistently. So I don't suggest you shooting with the 43, but if you can spark with a 43, by all means, go crazy. Go crazy. Now in terms of your pass accuracy, you're going to want to cap that out to a 67, and your ball handle, you're going to want to cap that out as well to a 61. And you want to put your post control at exactly a 64. Right now you should have 22 finishing, 1 shooting, and 9 playmaking upgrades. Now in terms of your defensive / rebounding, you're going to want to cap out your interior defense to an 80. You want to put your perimeter defense at exactly a 69. Your lateral quickness a 69. Your steal a 72. A 72 steal. You're going to want to put that at a 72. Your block, you're going to cap that out, as well as your offensive rebound. You should put that at an 85, as well as your defensive rebound at an 85. Right now you should have 22 finishing, 1 shooting, 9 playmaking with 25 defensive / rebounding. Now, in terms of body shape, by all means, you can go slight, you can go compact. Whatever works. But the best option is built and burly. These will always be the best 2 options for a center. In my opinion, they get the best animations out of all of them, out of all the body shapes. They get the best animations. So you might as well go burly. Now, in terms of your height, you can either go 6'8" or 6'10". Either one works. Now, 6'10s, they can get pausings. 6'8", they can get pausings, but 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a no contact pausing. But like I said, 6'8" is the better option for this build, because overall, if you want to use this build in a competitive state, you can go 6'10". But to be honest, I don't see the point of you guys diminishing your speed like that. So it's the better option to go 6'8". Now, in terms of your weight, you want to go minimum weight. You want to be as fast as possible. When you get that +4, you go be flying. You are going to be flying down the court. Right now, you have an 81 speed with an 89 vertical. That is absolutely insane. This build is going to be overpowered. It's extremely dominant. Like I said, Alfred, you're having a 95 standing and driving dunk. Like, a 95 driving dunk is crazy. Like, a 95 driving dunk is crazy. Like, let somebody tell me I have a 95 driving dunk. Oh, and God, I'm making this build. You guys want to make sure you go 185 as your weight. And in terms of your wingspan, you want to max that out. Look at the stats. The stats is crazy. Oh my God. A 95 driving, 95 standing, 79 perimeter defense on an inside? Is that me? With almost a 90 block? Nah. This build is most definitely the move. Now, after that, you guys want to go with glass take or slashing takeover. Now, can't sleep on slashing takeover. Slashing takeover is low-key value. In terms of the better option, in terms of the best option out of all 3, glass takeover is most definitely the move. It is the move. Out of all of these badges, glass takeover is the move. If you don't pick this, I don't know what to tell you. You just didn't pick it. But glass takeover is definitely the move. And after you've done that, you guys can finally see you have built a glass cleaning finisher. But I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the badges. I can't have y'all struggling out here. I would be a bad man. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so as you guys can see, you have 22 finishing, 1 shooting, 9 playmaking with 25 defensive upgrades, which is absolutely insane. So for starters, the first thing you want to do is gold rebound chaser, so that way you can pull down boards and get rebounds on a consistent basis. Rim protector is a must. Rim protector is a must. You got to be able to block shots and be able to protect the basket. Now, chase down artist, you want to put that on gold. Brick wall as well. Silver on intimidator. Interceptor, you can put it on silver or gold. Menace, you're going to want to run that on gold. Clamps, gold. You can run hustler if you want to, but for the last 3 upgrades, I just wanted to show you and save it. You can either put it on gold interceptor, gold intimidator, and just put on bronze pickpocket or bronze pogo, just for that 1 extra badge. You don't need box to get box outs. You don't need post move lockdown unless you're really on the ones court. Or you can run worm, but like you can get box outs if you just know how to get a box out. If you guys want me to make a tutorial on how to get box outs, I most definitely can. But it's really not hard to get a box out. This is the best badge setup to run with this build. Clamps is so you can guard guards on the perimeter. You got to be able to stay in front of guards. You need interceptor. You need... The lanes on this game is terrible. I don't know what to tell you. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Chase down artist goes hand in hand with rim protector. Rebound chaser, you got to be able to get boards. This is the best defensive badge setup to run. Now, in terms of the next thing, in terms of playmaking, you get 9 upgrades. You want to put on gold unpluckable, gold bullet passer, gold downhill. This is the move. This is the play. You want to get unpluckable because I swear to God, you put the ball down, dudes are getting the ball instantly. I don't know. It's absolutely terrible how consistently guards and locks, bigs can reach on you and you put the ball down immediately. You cannot dribble. You cannot dribble. Now, bullet passer, you got to be able to get passes off at a quick pace. You need this badge on this game. You need it. And downhill is for my slow centers. I don't know how slow or how big you'll make this build, but if you do make it 6'8", you do need downhill, but at the same time you don't. But I'm not gonna lie, it's the move. Downhill is the perfect badge to run. This is the best playmaking badge setup to run with this build. Now in terms of your shooting, if you hit level 39 this season, you get 2 upgrades. If you have a brain, you already know where we going. We going straight to the sniper badge. You need to run sniper. You're hitting your whites for the most part if you can time it. If you can time that 43-pointer, by all means, go ahead and run sniper. But like, I don't know if you guys can time it, because I can barely time it myself. Like I said, I've greened it one time. I've greened 1 shot with the sniper badge. Because I have a 43-pointer, so I wasn't really expecting to green it, but I did. So if you haven't already, you need to be running sniper. Alright, now in terms of your finishing, you have 22 upgrades. This is where little boys become men. This is where little boys become men. The first thing you want to do is you want to put on Hall of Fame Limitless Takeoff, Hall of Fame Fast Twitch, Hall of Fame Posterizer, Slithery Finisher on Hall of Fame, with gold Rise Up and gold Giant Slayer. Now if you don't want to run Giant Slayer, you could run Fearless Finisher, but I don't see a point in it. Now Lob City Finisher, you don't need that badge. Put back boss. Pausins don't work like they used to. No point in that badge. Rise Up is mainly for contact dunks, and they basically dunk over defenders at an easier rate. Same thing with Giant Slayer, but the only difference is it's in regards to layups. Slithery Finisher to get to the lane. Posterizer to put people on the floor. Limitless Takeoff is the most game-breaking finishing badge I've ever seen in my life. It's actually crazy. Like, you will legit fly from mid-court doing windmills, doing Michael Jordan dunk animations. It's crazy. Fast twitches so you can get the ball up. So say you get a slow pass animation and then it puts you like to where you're like stranded or you can't move. You're gonna go straight up with fast twitch. Now this is gonna go hand in hand with any animation that you have on. So if you guys haven't already, go back, watch my how to contact dunk video, because I did put my dunk animations in there and you're going to need them. You are going to need them. I'm going to leave the link to that video in the description. So if you guys haven't, go check that out. These are going to be the finishing badges that you need to run. Now, I appreciate everybody that made it to the end of the video. If you haven't already, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. I'm going to keep pushing out the bangers. Consistent Kirby is going crazy. 10,000 is right around the corner. We about to be pushing. Whatever videos, any tutorials you guys want to know, anything you need to know about this build, DM me on Twitter, leave them in the comments. I'm answering any and all questions. We going crazy this year. I appreciate all the love and support, and best believe, and never forget, # keep grinding random, and I'm out.